Why? Let's look at the PBL for the chapter Why. In this PBL, we will tackle some learning concepts and learning outcomes. We will help learners practice and understand rhyming words using this PBL sheet. The learning outcomes we can expect once this PBL is completed is that learners will be able to recite poems with appropriate expression and intonation. They will be able to verbally and in writing, in English, respond to questions based on a poem heard or read. They will infer the meaning of unfamiliar words by reading them in context, and they will be able to use verbs, adjectives, and prepositions in speech and writing. Let's look at the leading question for this PBL sheet. Let's ask the learners to think. Do you think your name has a rhyming word? For example, Rahul and wool. To help them understand this further, let's get into some activities. Activity number 1. Let's match. This is a simple match the columns activity where students have to match words in column A with words in column B. These are rhyming words. The first one is already done for them, that is cat and hat. Prompt them to answer more words by finding the rhyming words for the words in column A in the column B. Activity 2. Rhyme and clap. This is a fun activity where learners can be put into groups or pairs. Here, when one learner says a pair of rhyming words such as ten and hen, the other learner or learners clap. A set of rhyming words has been given in the PBL for learners to use this as they play this game. If and when the learner mentions a pair of words that aren't rhyming, such as ten and cat, the other learners must not clap. Whoever claps can be out. Activity 3. Let's color. In this activity, a set of circles are given with words that are rhyming pairs. Learners need to find pairs that rhyme and color them with the same color. An example of this has already been given with the rhyming pair kite and bite. Learners can find other pairs and color them with the same color. For example, ball and tall. Activity 4. Fill in the rhyme. Here, a set of sentences have been given where one word is underlined. Learners need to pick words from the box that rhyme with the underlined word in each sentence and fill them in the blank spaces. An example has been given. The cat sat on the mat. Similarly, learners can pick words that rhyme with the underlined word and fill them in to complete each sentence. Activity 5. Rhyming fun with animals. Here, a small excerpt from a poem is given with rhyming words. Learners need to read this and then answer the questions given below accordingly. Activity 6. Rhyme and draw. Here, a table with 3 empty boxes has been given, with one box filled in with a pair of rhyming words that is illustrated through their drawings. Encourage learners to find other pairs of rhyming words from their environment by themselves and illustrate them in a similar way through their drawings. Now, let's move on to the creative space activity, Make Your Own Rhyme Wheel. In this activity, there are two circles, that is an inner white circle and an outer green circle. These circles have sections for words that are illustrated through pictures. Each of these words will rhyme with each other. Learners need to fill in the sections with similar drawings or illustrations of rhyming words. And once they do, learners can cut each of these wheels and then stick them together and spin the outer wheel to match the words with their rhyming words in the inner wheel. Finally, we move to our self-assessment questions. Use this sheet to score the learners on how much they have understood the concept presented in this PBL. Finally, the OMR sheet given at the end of the PBL can be used to help learners practice answering questions for future exams that use the same format.